Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's lovely world. And the last video to my left is a bunch of dirt and grass. Yay, we built dirt and grass. Hooray! Yeah, all right. Maybe it's not the most exciting thing to build, but you know what? You can't argue with the results. They just look fantastic. And even if you didn't follow every single instruction that I gave you, I'm sure that yours looks really cool like this. And it's, you know, it's just got to be kind of close and the same sort of, you know, for me, like if you go for like the same sort of shape, like, you know, like it's, you know, sticks out maybe 4 blocks and it leaves about this much space here, and you can kind of do what you want. But you know, we're going for authenticity here. So, you know, oh, and someone, are you here to learn how to do terrain, kitty cat? Yeah? Okay. No? Yeah? I don't know. It seems kind of fickle. Anyway, so as you can see, I've done my homework. We are going to continue building terrain, and we're going to do it on this side. And I decided while I was doing this, I said, you know what? Since we're doing this now, we're going to do this bit. Let's do the bit over by the lighthouse. There's a whole bunch of new land, excuse me here, tower, a bunch of new land over here by the lighthouse that connects the lighthouse, you know, where the mushroom stew, or I guess it's beet stew. I don't know. It's the stew. There's a stew being sold there at that really cool funky restaurant. And so yeah, we don't have any of this land here yet, so we're gonna have to make that happen, and that's a good bit of land. That's going to take at least a couple of videos. But today we're going to do, you know, we better just get to it. I think this is going to be kind of a long video, so, but I want to just get it done. Do you want to get it done? Everybody who wants to get it done, raise your hand. All right, put your hand down. I can't see you. That's ridiculous. How could I possibly see you? Anyway, all right, so let's get started. Let's see. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to employ a method which I kind of talked about in the last video, and that is that this terrain here was, and I've not really confirmed this, but it looks very clearly that basically the way the terrain was created was that he simply built this. Maybe he didn't build a flat wall, but he built like layers, like just kind of step down like this, and I'm kind of filling it in more than I really need to, but like this, like he basically just made little steps that go down, and I guess I need to add one more at the bottom like this. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to create this. We're going to start here at this, just at this corner. Don't do it this way yet because it doesn't quite fit the pattern quite yet. But going down this way, yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. So just go ahead and start that, and make sure you include this little piece of land, you know, down at the very bottom, and just bring that all the way across to, let's say, well, bring it here and bring it around this corner, and just, you know, just do the same thing here. Like you could start here. Some of this is going to end up getting covered up. I'll tell you what, right here, before we start anything, see how we've got this area here, and there's 3 blocks wide of grass here, because we need to change this area just a teeny bit. What I'm going to have you do is just fill in these 2 rows of grass, just as a starting point on this side, and then from here, now add, you know, on this side, you're going to just kind of do it like, you could do it like this. This would be another option. Obviously, you're going to just keep going instead of stopping where I'm stopping, so forth and so on. So just bring that all the way around here. Some of this is going to get completely covered up, but it's probably just easier to explain it that way. And then when, you know, when they meet out here, you know, just have them wrap around the corner. That'll be fine for now. And then we'll just customize this piece over here a bit more a little bit later. So go ahead and make that little grass staircase going all around in this area. There we go. That's good. So as you can see, this kind of just wraps around, and I didn't do, as I mentioned, I did not do this end down here yet because it just follows a slightly different pattern. So now that we have these little steps, what we're going to do is, and don't follow my instructions right now, but we're just going to kind of, you know, I think basically what he did is kind of what he went around with and just kind of, you know, kind of did that sort of thing all over the place. And so that's, I'm going to give you the exact whatever the places that he put things, and or you can just decide for yourself if you want to just kind of sporadically just add bits here and there, let's go for it. That's it's up to you completely. So, oh my gosh, there's some dirt. No, I can't have dirt. Okay. All right, let's start with, tell you what, let's start on the other end. I think my map is gonna work better for me if I start down here. Yeah, let's just do this front part here. We're gonna start at the top, and we're gonna be adding pieces on to help kind of break up the top layer. We're not actually gonna be subtracting any, as we did in previous in the last video, how we kind of sometimes we added sometimes we subtracted some. These are all going to be added on. So if you would laugh if you saw my little map, which you can hear my piece of paper. Of course, I only work on paper here because it's old school here. It's this really I've taped together like 5 pieces of paper to make this really long piece of paper so I can do it all in one map. It's quite something to see. Okay, so we're just going to take our grass and we are going to start. Let's see. Let me just make sure I've got this in the right spot. Otherwise, okay. So this is the corner. So we're going to skip this block and we are going to add 2. So I should really mention, we're doing this completely different than normal terrain videos. All I'm going to do is from here, we're going to give you, I'm going to tell you, like, skip 2, add 3, skip 3, add 2, that sort of thing. So that's how we're gonna do this. Since we already know that this is our foundation. These little steps here. So we just have to add little bits here and there. So let's see. Okay, so we're gonna add not 2. We're gonna add 3 here. Skip 3, add 3, skip 2, add another 3. I'm going to skip 1, add 1, skip 1, add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I go, counting out loud again. Okay, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and add 1. Skip 2 and add 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip another 2 and add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2 and add 2. Skip 3 and add 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip another 3, add another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, another skip 3, add 4. Starting to see a pattern here, but don't worry, it breaks up here and there. So here we go. So we're going to add skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, add 3. Aha, that's backwards. Oh, tricky, Mr. Stampy. Okay, then we're going to skip 4 and add 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and add 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 3, 2, 3, and add 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to skip 2 and add 2, and that's actually the last one I should need here. Some of this corner is going to get chopped out. So let's just double check. I told you, let's continue around and carve up. Or actually, I'm going to be adding on. Is that right? No, actually, I'm going to be doing mostly subtracting bits from the top of this, just to make sure we've got this lined up okay. So I'm going to start over here. Let's just work out this top piece here. Yeah, this top layer. All right, so let's see. We're going to leave 3. I'm going to chop out 3, 2, 3. And we're going to leave 4, 4, and chop out another 3. And I'm going to leave 2, and these we're going to chop out all the way to the end here. We're going to go back in here in a little bit, and let's see, 1, 2, we're going to leave 3 of them there and chop out these 2 here. And I think we made a little bit of hole here. It should be okay. Let's just double check it. Yeah, it's just it's just, that's what we've been doing this whole time, building over an empty space. Unless your world is not that way, I don't know. So we can, for now, I'll just stick that in there. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to end up. Let's see. So we've got the top piece done all the way down here. Let's tell you what. Let's do this area first, and then we'll do the side part. I was originally thinking to do the other way around, but you know what? I'm going to trust my instincts that are telling me to do it this way. All right. Okay. We're going to go for it. We're just going to do it just like this part we did here. We've got this nice flat wall. So I'm just going to come along here. and tell you that the third block level, we're going to put down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, I will begin my impatience of having grass grow. There we go. You have 5 seconds in order to grow over here, guys. Okay, just FYI, just letting you know. So we'll just continue. Let's see. So this is going to be, the next one here is going to be 1 at the, and then just 1 at the 1 level. At the second level, we're going to have 3, and then back up to the third level, another 3 there. Oh, see, here we are, guys. Nope, can't have that. Might as well just do y'all. I just messed that up. There we go. All right, here we go. Oh gosh, I feel like I breathe into my microphone a lot more. Yeah, that's not good. Not good. I kind of have a new setup here, and I'm still working out how to get this microphone set up well. Okay, so all right, so we did that one. So we're going to go down at the second block level and add 2 here. Back up to the third block level, and we're going to add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yep, that's right. And then over here, we're going to knock out this corner here. And then 1 more here. Is that right? I'm asking you. Is that right? I don't know. I'm asking myself. That's okay. Yeah. So that's that. So that should have like kind of a little wrap around snaky part there. Snaky? I don't know. It's a snake. It's just sort of one little tube just kind of running around there. And this is 2 here. Okay, that's good. So then right next to this, we've got these 3 here. We want to go down to second level and put 2 here. And we've already got this here, which I'm already impatient about. I know. Let's replace that. And then we're going to go down to the first block level and add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that wraps around and connects right up with that one. All right, perfect. Perfectamundo. Now this little corner is shaping up nicely. So let's just, I don't know. Am I going to have my helper come in and fill these tiny little things in? Nah, let's just do it ourselves. This is like behind the scenes. What I'm actually doing, while I supposedly have a helper helping me out. And okay, all right. So then we're going to move on to the next one. All right, so then at the second block level, we're going to have 2 there. And I'm just going to throw them under there since we're doing this on the video now. We're going to add 3 at the first block level, and I'm going to pull back here. I'm going to add 2 at the first block level here because that finishes up that area, so we don't have to come back. And let's see, from here we're at the second block level again. We're going to add 4. Okay, and then at the first block level, another 4 blocks there. Yep, and then I'm going to pull back, and I'm going to add a row of 4 right here as well. So it should be overlapping that by a block and then just having that kind of niche knocked out there. So here we're going to go up to the second block level and add 3. And then next to that is 1 at the 1 block level, and there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to pull back to here where this intersects and put 3. So there should be 2 in between there like that. And that should do it. Yep. That will do it. All right, good. That corner, this side, look, that entire thing is now completely done. Oh, hey, speaking of which, I got my I've got the stone bricks in my inventory here, and I had you bring the path all the way to here. And what we want to do is actually get it all the way to, let's see if I can do this right. Not that it probably matters a whole lot. Okay, so you see, this is the original end of the row that we had. And what we want to do is, this is going to be where the grass is, but this is going to be 1 block over to the left is where the path is going to go to. Oh, I didn't line that up very well. So right here, in other words, I'm going to show you that again in just a second before I connect that up. Might as well do this now. So the end of the path is going to be right here. Come on, you. And it's going to line up right with this. So it's going to be like the second, like, untouched block in. So there's like this long row that we did, and then there's the second one in. So that is where that lines up. So we can just have my helper add the rest of that path in Great. So that's that is as far as it goes. And yes, there are a bunch of street lamps and a couple of trees down there that we'll need to put in some details at some point. I think we'll probably worry about that at a later date. But I do want to get to them. Maybe, I don't know, maybe when we do the buildings, that go in here, maybe we'll just go down and throw in some street lamps or something. I don't have them mapped out at the moment. I do have them. I know exactly where they go, but let's just call this done for now. And yeah, we'll just do that. All right, so that leaves this stuff here. So what we'll do is, we're going to continue. Well, continue. We're going to use a little different method of instructions here. Now, just like, this is just going to be different because we've already got these foundations here, and these 3 foundations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you to skip a certain amount number and add a few, and skip a few and add a few. I'm just going to go along all the way along one, then the second, then the next one, and the next one, and then we're going to add a few pieces down here as well to kind of finish off the piece. Then we'll start looking at tackling that guy down there, down where that little where the swimming pool, what do you call it, the fountain sort of dumps out. Anyway, so okay, let's get to it. And the first 2 blocks we're going to lay down are right here, right at this level there, and we're going to skip 3 and add 2, and skip 2 and add 3. That goes right in front of those. Skip 3 and add 3. 2, 3. Skip 1 and add 4. Skip 2 and add 3. Skip 1 and add 3. Skip 2 and add 4. Skip 3 and add 3. Skip 2 and add 1, 2, 3. Oops, hold on. 4 there. Okay, we'll look at the wrong part of my map. 4. Now skip 2. Now add 3. There we go. That's the one. And skip 3 and add 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 3 and add 3. Skip 3 and add 4. 2, 3, 4. So that first one's going to start right at that little nub there. Now the nubs become very important throughout. You'll see there's other nubs that will appear as we do this. It'll help kind of make sure that we're all sticking together and doing the design the same way. Not that you have to do whatever you want here, but I'm just going to give it to you. How Stampy has it. Okay, so where did that nub go on my map? That's a really good question. Okay, here we go. Okay, so from here we're going to do, let's see, skip 3 and add 3. Hello, Mr. Squid down there. And skip 2 and add 3. Oops, hold on a second. No, we had 4 here. There should be 4 here. 1, 2, yeah, 4 should line up with that nub. Skip 1, 2 and add 3. There we go. So skip 2 there, and there that should look like that. Now we're going to skip 2 and add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that stops right there with that one. Skip 1 and add 2, and that's as far as we're going to go on that side. So let's just zip on back, and on this end we're actually still going to be lined up with this one here. We're going to do 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's right. And then we're going to skip 1 and add 2, so it lines up with those. Skip 2 and put 3 down, lines up with the ones above it. Skip 1, skip 3 and do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 1 past the nub there. Indent, I don't know, maybe it's not really a nub, but that's not really a nub. So we're going to do skip 3 and add 3. And skip 1, add 1. Skip 1, add 4. Skip 1, add 3. Skip 3, add another 3. Hey, whoops, something went wrong there. Okay, so that should be 2. Actually, it should be 1 there, 3, 2, 3. Skip 3, add 3. 1, add 1, skip 1, add 3, skip 3, add 1, skip 1, add 4, skip 3, and add 5, 3, 4, 5, skip 2 and add 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 4, whoops, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and add 3, and we're going to skip 3, add 1, and we're going to skip 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and add 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to back up a little bit. Right around in this area, there's a door. There's a door that we need to extend the bank exit out to here, and this should work out if everything is done correctly. Even if it doesn't, just you're gonna have to extend the hallway one way or the other, no matter where it comes out. Doesn't really matter. I mean, if it's not perfect, it's up to you whether you want to decide if that's important to you or not. All right, so let's see. Where's the best place to line up? All right, so we got this nub here. Nub navigation, we're going to call this. We're going to navigate by nub. So we're going to go nub, space, and then boom, right here. Yes. See? There's the door. Okay, so what we want to do is we're gonna pause here, and we're going to build this little tunnel because it's important and that we get this in there so that we don't have to worry about it later. So this little part here that we've sort of dug out here, this remains as dirt. Everything from behind here will be continuing the tunnel, the brick, the stone brick. But out here, so we want to have, let's see, we want to have like, we want to have more grass here. How do I get more grass there? Okay, that's good. That'll work. And here as well, I'll put grass there for the door. And then from here on back, though, we want to just kind of get rid of this stuff, and we want to get some stone bricks going. And we've got a couple of torches that go in here just to kind of give us a little bit of light. And all right, we're gonna have to just kind of destroy everything here and let this start to link up here. You don't really need to put anything more than one block wide here, because the rest are going to be walls and ceiling, so we don't have to worry about doing anything more than just one brick. That's what he's got. He's just got one going along here, which we'll encounter more as right above this is where the hat trick shop, the magic shop is. So when we go to dig out that floor, you'll see this stuff under here. All right, so let's just build these walls here. I'm going to build the right-hand wall, and by that I mean the wall that is when you come in this door that we just built right over here. So this right wall is completely solid. The left wall, the bottom is completely solid, but then there's two places where there are torches. Oops, making a mess for myself. And did one get skipped there? Okay, no, it did not. Okay, so what we want to do is from here, we want to be on the fourth block in. So we're going to fill in 1, 2, 3. Now this one gets a torch, and then it gets a block on this side. And what we want to do is just kind of fill in, just kind of surround it. However you can get that done. Oh, that actually worked out pretty well. We want to have it look like this when you're done. So then just fill this in, and then let's see, where does this one go? Right. All right, so if this is the hole, we want to go to the fifth block from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to knock that one out, put a torch here, and then just kind of build our little cubby around it, and that technique works pretty well. That way I can easily put that one there, and that's it. That's all you need to do to extend that. There's no other torches in here, and we just need a spruce door right on the entranceway, and there's no sign. Oops, I wanted to go open the other way though. No, how do I do that? There we go. I wanted to open this direction. Oh, we got a little bit of ceiling here I got to replace, don't I? That one and that one. We just want the dirt to be out here, and then all right, so that's perfect. Excellent. So that is ready to go. So we just need 2 more rows of terrain on this side, and then we can start work on this. This is, if I mentioned, this is going to be a long video, but that's all right. You don't mind, do you? Now, I don't mind, although I already recorded, as usual, I have already recorded this video once and it didn't go well. And the reason it didn't go well is because I forgot to actually hit the record button. Yeah, I was pretty disappointing. I got to tell you. Going like, hey, I'm Dharma68, and I'm reaching over to my computer to shut off my recording and realizing I had not recorded a thing. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So I went to bed. That's all I could do besides scream. I was just gonna I guess I'm going to bed because I record these at night. All right, so did I mention my paper? This is my crazy map here. Since I'm recording this twice, I don't know what I've told you. Okay, so we're on to the next to the last one. Next to last row. So from here, we'll kind of line up right at the end of the second one here and start right here. And we are going to put down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to, these are kind of farther apart, aren't they? Yeah. We're going to skip 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to put down 3. Skip 3 and put down 1, and that's our nub navigation for the area. And okay, skip 1, add 2, skip 3 and add 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 3 and add another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 and add 4. Skip 1 and add 5. And skip 4, 2, 3, 4, and add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 and add, skip 4 and add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That lines up here. We're already kind of, get these two are completely lined up now at this stage of the game. We're going to skip 2 and add another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, just like the ones right above it. Then we're going to skip 1 and add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 4 and add 1, 2, 3, 4, and add 1. So that's like right on front of that nub. And then we just have to scroll way over to here where this is, and we're going to add 4 here. So it's just the same thing as right above it there. Okay. We are cooking here. We just have to kind of add some pieces that are going to stick out into the water a little bit, and then we're off into this area. So we shouldn't be too bad here. Yeah, looking good. All right, so I guess we can start from this end since we're here. All right, so we are going to start right where this one is, at the end of this one, and we are going to add 3 and skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 here. Skip 3 and 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Skip 3 and add 4 again. Skip 4, 2, 3, 4, and add 4. 2, 3, 4. Skip 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And skip 4, 2, 3, 4, and add 3. And skip 2 and add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to back up just a little bit, and on this end piece we're going to add 2 here, and then we're going to add a nub right there. So this is the only kind of piece that sticks out just that little bit more. All the rest is just going to be exactly like we're doing along this edge here. So now from here we can skip 3 and add 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 3 and add another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 and add 4. And something does not look right here already. Hold on, what do we? Oh, this back here. Let's get back to this here, right here. Sorry about this. Quick detour here. Here, this is 3. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2. Oh, skip 2 there, and then do 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put those back, and those are going to fill in. That's good. And then skip 3 and then add 3. 2, 3. Let's get rid of those. All right. So now we've got this nub there, and then we're going to skip 2 and add. Well, we're going to add right around here. There's this little kind of a little not an island, but it kind of sticks out a little bit. It's just random terrain that's left over from the game generating some terrain, and he just never changed it. I don't know if it's going to stay or not. It's kind of looks like the kind of stuff that might go away at some point. I don't know. It probably won't. If I say that, Stampy's probably like, oh, great. No, I'm definitely going to keep that terrain just to drive Dave insane. So what we're going to do, though, is we're just going to, from this point over, I'm just going to do this randomly, my own way. Doesn't matter. You can just do your own thing. I'm just kind of going to put a few pieces randomly here. Maybe fill out. Okay, that's fine. So we're not going to build this part out here, at least not yet. We'll see. Because there's this big island, this big mountain, not big, a little hill, kind of like this one, right in that spot in Stampy's actual world that I'd be surprised if it stuck around, because he flattened out everything else around here, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, so we have got 2 of the sides done over there. We got that side, long side. We got the short side over there. We're going to do this sort of mess over here. Now this, of course, we don't really have to do much to. There are some, actually, a few pieces that we'll have to adjust a little bit that have just, over the time have just changed a tiny bit. Yeah, so let's start off with, let's see, right up here. Whoa, ouch, that hurt. Right up here, right on the 3rd block from the end, we're just going to chop this one out and replace that because I am impatient, of course. Let's see, down here, I'm gonna add a block on top of that one, and let's see, it looks like one here and here, and I just put one underneath of it just to have that there, and then I think that'll do it. I think that'll, yep, yeah, that's good. Yep, okay. So here on this block right here, see this one that's got a little step up from here. From here, we are actually going to drag a line right across all the way to what we've got over here, and let's go ahead and fill in underneath that. Just bring that straight down to there, and then in the wall behind it, let's just fill in right here at this level. Okay. All right. So now we've got a good starting point here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this top part first, kind of like how we've done everything else. And so we're going to start on this corner, and what we're going to do is we're going to leave these 2, and then just bring a line of grass all the way over here, and then we're going to bring the next one all the way up to, I think, 1. Yeah, we're going to leave 1 empty there. And the next one is going to be 2 again. And it looks like, whoops, here, get on there. Yeah, it looks like the next one's going to be 2 also. And 1 more that has 2. Okay, so we've got 2 left here, 2 and 2. And the next one's going to be 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then fill that in. Then 2 again, so it just leaves 3 there. And this next one's going to be exactly the same, just bring it all the way out to the same point. And the next one's going to be, you're going to leave these 2 blocks. We're going to put this one here and pull back and do that one. Okay, so that's our top section. And so let's put in a wall that's just, bring this straight down into the water. Just 1 block in, that's fine, like that, just like those are. So let's do that. Okay, and then we're going to go over to the right, and 1 block down from that, we're just going to, kind of draw a little path, just kind of that goes 1 block wide, that goes all the way around this thing, and there's the whole thing generally follows that pattern. Oh, I need 1 in there as well. Yep, there we go. So we're going to do just do that and bring that one down. All right, and then we're going to start right over here. We're going to do the exact same thing. Just a nice little path, 1 block wide all the way around. Whoops, a little too far on that one. Nothing special going on here. Whoops, nope. Of course, I'm not doing it right half the time. There we go. All right, great. And then the next row, we're going to have one tiny piece that's a little bit different. Let's go ahead and bring that wall down. Oh, and it looks like right over here, I need to make one little correction, and that's to take out this one there. And of course, to change that to grass. Okay, yeah, that's the only exception on that row. And this one is then, now that changes this. So that should have been that originally. So this should be like that, and that means I probably have to fill this in with a little water. There we go. Good. All right, so that fixes that. All right, so then just go one more time down here, and we're going to just go around one block away, and then I'm going to show you which you need, like exactly one more piece, I think, if I remember correctly. And here, okay. That's right here. So we've got over here, we've got 2, 1, 2, 1, and this is 3. So that's the piece we just added on there. 3 on the next one, 2, 1, 1, and 3 there. All right, so that all right. I was gonna say we don't really have to worry about this underneath part, but I'm just gonna put it in there. You're not really gonna see it too much. And I don't know, did I mention the terrain underneath? He has terrain down here. He actually put some in, and that squid is making a lot of noise. I didn't realize they made so much noise. He does have terrain under here, but really all you just need to do is just kind of blend in, you know, with what you've got here. Like, let's say, I know this is not the greatest to watch on video. You know, we get this area, just sort of randomly, just sort of flatten it out, kind of step it down, whatever you think could, you know, work. I'm not going to worry about, you know, putting in the exact terrain underwater. That's a little overkill for what we need. We don't have to spend any time down there. And that goes for this area, and anywhere where he's putting terrain next to water these days, he's generally putting some sort of terrain under there just to sort of, so that it doesn't float like this. I think it's the basic idea. I did not ask him directly about that, but that has seemed the case. Okay. All right, so we've got, so this is looking good here. Now we need to add the bottom layer, and that is simply just going to go around, just like the other layers. And if I could just get close enough to do this, just one block all the way around. Nothing special here. And that one there, and then I think over here we have to chop out. Yeah, we got to take out this corner one there, and yeah, you might have to fill that in with a little bit of, splash that in with a little water there. That is looking good. All right, perfect. That is looking fantastic. Now I see over here I missed one little bit where we have to go up here on this end piece. Yep, that's good. That's fine. That is just fine. Okay, so we've got ourselves some terrain, and one thing I want to do before I forget is to extend that path. There's a path way over here, and all we have to do is just extend this path here, and it's just going to come all the way out one block away from here. Yep, so we're just going to go kind of have it stop like that. And go ahead and change that out, or, you know, for the grass, extend that path all the way down here. All right, so that's it. We've got all this terrain. We've got all this nice new grass to build some more stuff with. In fact, I think we're going to start building some of this stuff. I've actually only recently started building the things in here, in this area, in my own Stampy world. So I think we should soon start doing that. We maybe start with a hat shop and just kind of go that direction with it. So I will ponder what our first one is that we're going to do next. Yeah. So do we want to do another video? Do we want to do another terrain video, or probably more like 2, to do this piece? Because that way we'd have all the new terrain ready to go, and we can just be done with it and say, like, okay, we're done with terrain, and and now we can get on with building, because the terrain is just not that much fun to build. Although there are a couple of sick individuals that really enjoy the terrain videos, and you know who you are, you sickos. And they sometimes comment like, "Oh, I love the terrain videos," and boy, I tell you, you probably like doing the terrain more than I like doing the terrain videos. So these things are these are rough. These are hard to edit. I gotta tell you that. So all right, I'll think about it. I will think about it and make a decision. We'll probably do the terrain video next. Just finish things off. Why not finish them? I'll make the decision right now. There, I just did it. We're gonna finish this terrain. We're gonna connect this terrain to that terrain. And aren't we glad that we didn't bother filling in all the sand and the weird patterns and stuff like that? Boy, I am delighted that did not happen, because that would have been a colossal waste of time. All right, so that's what we're going to do next. And I don't have any place really terribly interesting to stand to end my video. I don't know. Oh, I'll stand here. I'll stand right here and say, I'm Darwin68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.